ID's in my bag.
In the bag?
Yes, I'm a minor, sir. I have security guards. They left that in my bag, sir. I did not pack my bag.
Well, we can get that all straightened out after the fact.
BMF Immortal, and it's cool. Like sometimes we switch perspectives, so it's from a law enforcement perspective.
Oh wow!
Instead of it being from the actual hustler side or the aspirational side, just
you know what I mean? That's right. You know, I never done that, man. I don't even know where they come up with that, man. And then the guy's a rat, man. He's been working for the feds for 2 years now. You know what I'm saying? Cooperate. So you can look at my paperwork, man. My paperwork. If I was ratting it to be on CNN, you know what I mean?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
They ain't telling on nobody. Because if you're telling, you can't even look forward to going home.
Okay, so 50 Cent blasted Lil Meech and posted video footage and evidence of him allegedly snitching on his security. The security, who ended up taking the fall for everything, said that he was asleep when Lil Meech...
The BMF empire just hit rock bottom. Word on the street is that Big Meech has officially distanced himself from his own son, Lil Meech, after a shocking $10 million scandal surfaced. Insiders close to the family claim that Big Meech got wind of the situation while serving time, thanks to a leaked prison call, where he allegedly discovered that funds meant for legitimate business ventures and community initiatives were either misused or flat-out stolen by Lil Meech and his inner circle. During the call...
It's not legal.
Huh?
It's not legal.
What is it?
It's not legal.
Not legal what?
So, Big Meech allegedly said he betrayed the family. That's not what BMF stands for. We're finished. That single statement lit social media ablaze. Fans were left speechless as the one solid father-son connection appeared to crumble right before their eyes. And who swooped in without wasting a second? None other than 50 Cent.
Yeah, man.
Hey, super charge money, man.
Yeah.
What y'all found about him? What y'all found?
The story hit TV screens everywhere, and 50 Cent didn't hold back. Taking to Instagram, he fired off, "I should have known better. I gave you the platform, and this is how you disrespect your father's legacy." Harsh words. Boom. Insiders now claim 50 had already been pulling away from Lil Meech due to behind-the-scenes drama and messy contract disputes. But this was the deal breaker. So far, Lil Meech has stayed silent publicly, but his camp is fighting back, insisting the narrative is being spun out of context. Still...
It's not legal.
Huh?
It's not legal.
What is it?
It's not legal.
It's not legal what?
To have a firearm.
I'm talking about this.
Huh? Talking about the other guy? Yeah.
That's illegal.
The wildest part? None of it's even criminal. Word is, Big Meech fired off a direct and heated message to 50 Cent, telling him to stop speaking on his son's name or deal with the consequences. Not long after the $10 million scandal rocked the BMF world, 50 dropped another bombshell. This time, a shocking and controversial video allegedly showing Lil Meech turning on an old friend during a traffic stop. The drama is off the charts, and behind closed doors, tensions are rising fast. The friend, who now goes by 3 Luck, claims he ended up behind bars because Lil Meech straight up set him up. According to him, Meech walked free while he took the hit. And let's not pretend this all came out of thin air. 50's been throwing shots at both Meech and his son for a while now. But it looks like Big Meech might finally be over it and ready to clap back. Word on the street? If 50 keeps pressing, this beef could blow up quick. So, let's take it back to where it all started. The body cam footage 50 just released. In the clip, Lil Meech and his boy get pulled over by police. During the stop...
I swear to God, sir.
I know, but
Sir,
unfortunately,
sir.
there's certain procedures we have to follow
Okay,
anytime something comes in that's prohibited, correct?
Right. So listen,
You understand that, correct?
please
Do you have your ID on you?
Sir, my ID's in my bag.
In the bag?
Yes, I'm a minor, sir. I have security guards. They left that in my bag, sir. I did not pack my bag.
Well,
I
we
was
can
at
get
the
that all
airport.
straightened out
Please, just
after
do it.
the fact,
Okay,
okay?
thank you.
But until then, I have to put you in handcuffs until we figure this out.
Okay.
Okay, you
Can I
understand that?
Can I call my mom or somebody?
We'll do that after.
Okay.
All right, just turn around for me. Be cooperative. Everything's on video and audio surveillance. Plus, I'm on body cam. You understand that?
The friend ends up in cuffs. You catch that? What really had the streets buzzing was what Lil Meech said next. Sitting in the back of the squad car, after cops had already found a weapon, Meech looked up and asked, "Did y'all find the other stuff?" That one line had officers doubling back for a deeper search. And that's when everything went left. But it didn't stop there. The same friend who felt crossed didn't hold his tongue. He lit up Instagram with old photos of him and Meech hanging tough, proving they were far from casual friends. He even reposted clips from the same body cam footage 50 Cent had dropped. No filters, no edits. Just raw shots calling out Meech for flipping when it counted. According to 3 Luck, Meech didn't just freeze. He flat out folded during that stop, and it cost 3 major time, with charges tied to firearms and narcotics. When 3 hit IG, he came with fire. His caption? Ruthless. Reason I gotta do Fed time. This dude's fake. Trial of life supposed to be solid. The rest got cut off, but the energy was all rage. Then he aimed at Big Meech too, saying he raised a fraud and that the BMF name doesn't carry the same weight anymore. 3 swears he was knocked out cold in the car when it all went down, and Meech still let him take the hit. He's calling it a full setup. And here's the twist. 3 says 50 Cent standing behind him, co-signing the truth bombs and helping expose it all. One line from 3's post had the internet in flames. He said sorry, said he'd pay me back. Fans instantly knew there was more dirt under the surface. And he wasn't done. He pressed Meech again. Why you tell the cops to search more if you weren't trying to throw someone under the bus? This wasn't just about turning on a friend. Meech allegedly ran off with $10 million while cozying up with 50's biggest enemy, Rick Ross. After all 50 did for him, putting him on, paying for acting classes, even covering rehab, this betrayal hit ice cold. Now messages are leaking, alliances are shifting, and 50, he's not staying quiet. He's got receipts, and he's ready to fire back the only way he knows how, public and unrelenting. But rewind for a sec, because this didn't start in chaos. 50 hand-picked Lil Meech to play his legendary father in the Stars hit BMF. That wasn't a role. That was legacy, a gift, and in 50's words, that ain't how a real one moves. Meanwhile, 3 laid it all out. He only ever backed Lil Meech because he thought he was cut like Big Meech. Clearly, he wasn't. After 2 decades of loyalty, 3 says he's out, burned by someone he saw as family. He dropped a brutal line. How you still rocking with the same dude that put me in a jam? That one cut deep. Then he listed what it cost. Lawyers, bail, 3 separate bonds. All for a situation he claims Meech left him in cold. Meanwhile, Meech was out here getting media coaching and PR helped to keep his name clean, while allegedly wilding out on pills behind scenes. But money wasn't the worst loss. 3 said missing time with his child, watching his business collapse, and knowing it all started because Meech snitched, that was the real pain. Then came the most savage blow. He brought up Big Meech's motto, death before dishonor, and shut it down, writing, "That's just talk now," just like saying, "I love you." That line hit the internet like a bomb. Lil Meech stayed silent, but 50? He clapped back immediately. First, he reposted Michael Rainey Jr.'s Instagram, Power's lead actor, with a brutal caption. "Proud of you, Mike. Looked at your page. See what happens when you don't waste your cash on chrome hearts and drugs." Then he turned the heat up again, posting the same body cam footage of Meech allegedly flipping, this time with 3 savage quotes plastered across the screen. And it didn't stop. He pulled a photo from a BMF event and threw another jab, this time about that infamous airport incident where Meech freaked out at TSA after getting caught with a weapon in his bag. The trolling was relentless. TSA found an unloaded firearm, no license, no valid excuse. But then it got bizarre. Meech reportedly told them he wasn't legally an adult at 23. People were like, huh? And then came the cringe moment. He hit TSA with the classic, "Do you know who I am?" Like that was supposed to be a get-out-of-jail-free card. It backfired. Hard. Now, with that body cam footage making rounds and 50's page turning into a meme war zone, it's clear this ain't just drama. It's betrayal legacy and cold-blooded fallout. Imagine giving someone everything. The blueprint, the bag, the opportunity, only for them to double-cross you and link up with your worst enemy. That's what Meech just did. Allegedly pocketed $10 million and ran to Rick Ross to do it. That betrayal? Frostbite cold. Now, private DMs are leaking. 50's going nuclear, and Big Meech is pretending like 50 never existed. But this ain't your average celebrity beef. This one's personal. It's war. And 50? He's flipping it all into viral chaos. Every new post, more shade, more proof, more smoke. And then Big Meech finally broke his silence. Word is, he hit 50 with a strong warning. Stop trashing his sons. Name or deal with the fallout. But 50 didn't back off. He even fired shots at Big Meech's parenting, sending tensions through the roof. In response, Big Meech posted photos standing proud with Lil Meech, shoulder to shoulder with the caption, "Nothing can stop us. We all the way up." Message received. He's riding with his son, but behind the curtain, something shifted. Word is, Big Meech reached out to one of 50's longtime allies and sent a silent message, with no words needed. That conversation hasn't leaked yet, but insiders say it was ice cold. Translation? Big Meech is still playing chess in the cell. Allegedly, the message was crystal clear. Tell him to stop playing with my son, or else. Big Meech has always moved quiet and solid, but this move shook the room. Now, pressure is mounting, and even industry insiders are tiptoeing away. Some producers linked to the BMF show are reportedly backing off quietly, trying not to get caught in real-life heat bleeding into TV drama. But don't get it twisted. This smoke didn't just pop up, it's been brewing. And the real trigger? When Big Meech connected with Rick Ross earlier this year, that's when 50 Cent lost it. He didn't hold anything back. And the war? It's just getting started. The streets are on fire, and things just hit a whole new level. 50 Cent accused Big Meech of being a snitch, claiming he used a First Step Act to get his sentence reduced, and posted what appear to be court docs suggesting Meech flipped with help from longtime associate Tammy Cowens. But here's where it gets shady. Those documents didn't actually prove what 50 was pushing. The truth is, Big Meech served 27 years of a 30-year sentence, and his time got cut due to changes in sentencing laws, not because he cooperated. No names dropped, no deals made, just facts on paper. And Meech didn't stay silent. In a rare jailhouse interview, he shut the snitch rumors down hard, saying if he'd ever folded, the streets and the system would have exposed it long ago. But now the fan base is split in half. Some ride with 50, eating up every post, while others defend Big Meech, saying the proof just isn't there. And with both camps standing firm, this has turned into more than just TV beef. It's a full-blown war over legacy, loyalty, and truth. Industry insiders are chiming in too. Some say 50 crossed the line, accusing a man who did almost 3 decades without snitching. Others say the betrayal was Meech linking with Rick Ross, one of 50's biggest enemies. Let's not forget, 50 gave Lil Meech the opportunity of a lifetime, handpicked him to play his father in BMF and launch his acting career from scratch. But according to 50, everything changed when Ross came around. He says Big Meech started acting cold once he saw how close his son and 50 had become. In his eyes, jealousy took over, and Big Meech even cut his son's money off out of spite. Then 50 went deeper, painting Big Meech as a bad influence, claiming he encouraged reckless spending and bad habits, while 50 stepped up like a real father figure. The wildest part? 50 claimed Lil Meech had a drug-fueled breakdown during filming, and he personally got him into rehab. Not just words, but full support. In one brutal caption, 50 said, "I told Meech not to do drugs. He told him he used to do X like it's cool." According to 50, he was the only one trying to save the kid, while Big Meech was pulling him down. He even said he told Lil Meech to stop blowing money, but all he did was brag about how much he'd already wasted. And that rehab claim? That came straight from the source. 50 said it himself. But is this about control or care? That's the real question. Because now, the streets are talking, and even fans are divided. Some say 50 was being a solid big bro. Others say he was just pulling strings. And when Meech stopped dancing to his tune, the gloves came off. People close to the situation say 50's help always came with strings. And the moment Lil Meech made moves on his own, the heat turned up. Still, there's no denying Lil Meech came up in his father's massive shadow, and 50 gave him real structure, money, and credibility that would have taken years to build on his own. But the Rick Ross move, that changed everything. That's when it stopped being business and turned personal. After that, 50 unleashed hell, dropping clips, captions, and cold-blooded accusations. Even Big Meech, who'd kept it silent for years, suddenly started speaking up. And now fans are wondering, why now? Some say Big Meech stayed quiet while 50 was cutting checks and keeping the BMF name alive. But once the power shifted, things got strategic. One anonymous source said it best. It was all love until the power moved. Then it became chess. Meanwhile, Lil Meech, still silent. No IG Live, no interview, no public statement. And in this game, silence says everything. With Big Meech and 50 both spinning their versions, fans are playing detective, digging through footage, captions, and past interviews to figure out who's really real. But this is way past a family feud. This is about power, image, and legacy. And get this, behind the scenes of BMF, the drama wasn't just online. Russell Horn reportedly got so stressed during filming, he threw up during a weapons test. Then Ian pulled someone aside and dropped a bomb. He found whippets in Horn's truck, BB guns, empty whipped cream canisters. It was wild. That same chaos, it was in the air back when 50 gave Lil Meech his big break. He used to thank 50 in every interview, praising him for pulling him out the streets, getting him into acting school, and giving him real purpose. There's old clips of Meech calling 50 his mentor, even his savior. But now, that blessing started to look like a missed opportunity. Word is, Lil Meech blew through $5 million in just 3 years, gone. Spent on ice, foreign whips, and head-to-toe designer. No business flips, just flexing. And to the outside world, it looked like he fumbled the lifeline 50 handed him. And let's not forget, 50 put his name, money, and brand on the line to make Lil Meech a star. So when it all crashed, fans say 50 had every right to feel betrayed. But now it's messy because of those snitch accusations. People in Meech's camp are calling foul, saying 50 only pulls a rat card on people who cross him, that if roles were reversed, 50 would keep it quiet to protect his own image. So now the culture is left asking one real question. Did 50 go too far accusing Big Meech of snitching just because he linked up with Ross and Pushback? Let us know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real talk, real drama, and the stories that shake the culture.